Hello everybody, this is Bonsia and welcome back to my channel. This is my Portulacaria Afro number 2 and today I will be working on this one. And this will be its third video on the channel, which I'm very excited about. Last time I worked on this tree it was about, I think it was mid-October, so it was about 4.5 months ago. And as you can compare from the pictures, it has grown a little bit, but not too much. And the reason it seems like that is because a few weeks ago I sprayed all my plants actually with insecticide, which damaged some of my plants, mostly my PAs, and they all dropped a lot of leaves. And some of the leaves have some signs of it still. I don't know if you're able to see. Let me bring this closer. As you can see, some of the leaves, the tips of the leaves are still burnt. These are the leaves that could withstand the insecticide, but most of them dropped off. But after that, it again recovered, has grown a little bit, and you also can see from these shoots, there are multiple sections on them without no leaves, which shows that it has grown, but the leaves have fallen off. Aphids seem to be like a problem that will never fully go away, unfortunately. And the last time I used a lot of insecticide, hoping that they will go away. They did go away, but they seem to come back from somewhere. I don't know from where, but they're always there, unfortunately. But from now on, I probably will not be using the same insecticide. Either I'll use soap and water, or I'll find another more suitable insecticide. Okay, and as you can see from the direction of all the leaves and the branches, this has been placed on my shelves like this. I mean, this side of the plant is towards the window and the grow lights. That is why they're all looking like this. And this side actually also looks okay, I think. At the front, I don't know. This plant has a lot of problems. For example, this first primary branch is very thin compared to the second one. But this is also thicker than the rest of the trunk that goes up, which is really not ideal. Probably someone who had more confidence in his decisions about bonsai would cut this branch off, or I don't know, maybe something else. But I'm hoping that in the future the trunk will thicken up, because the trunk is responsible for the apex, and apex is always the section that will require most energy, and that's why this trunk has to thicken up more compared to this one, but it will take a long time to catch up to this branch, most likely. And this one, as I said, is very thin. And another problem of these branches, almost all of them, is they are very straight. I might be able to use some wire, probably to at least bend it a little bit. I don't know. But as a first step, let me trim the leaves as always, and then we'll decide about other things. Just one thing that I wanted to mention is today I'm not going to be pruning them back to the first set of the leaves, because as I said, many of the leaves have fallen off. But instead, I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. I'll try to explain what I have in mind. I'll try to cut them to the first set of leaf scars. For example, in this case, this here is a leaf scar, and I'm gonna cut all the branch above it, and hopefully some new shoots will emerge from the leaf scar point. Okay, most of the trimming is done, and there are other branches on this tree that I want to get rid of, like this. And this. And these ones down on the trunk, I'm gonna get rid of them. And some buds over here. This should also be cut. I would like a branch to grow from this bend here on the trunk and grow to the left. And for that purpose, I think this one will be the better candidate. So this one should come off. If this grows towards this area, this could turn into a branch that will fill up this left area above this one. And there are a few branches growing towards the back side of the tree. And I was looking at the plant at the before the video, and I was thinking about this side as the front. I don't know, can this be a good option? Another problem with this tree is there is no taper from down here until over here. I think another extreme option would be cutting the trunk from this point and continuing to grow this as the main trunk and develop branches off of it. And definitely there will be buds growing over here, but I do not have that courage. Back to the first point I made. This is very straight. Should I bend it downward? Maybe, because this area down here is very empty. It could be okay, but then again, this area will become emptier than what it already is. But again, this branch could grow to fill up this area. We'll think about it later. Now let's take a look at this branch from here. It's not up. It is not. If it was a little bit going upward, it would be more visible from the front. I think it will be better. And it already has wire on it. What have I done before? I think I've lowered it before. I don't know. Let's leave this one alone also for now. But this one, I think they're putting a wire on it and bring it up a little bit would be better, especially from the front view. If it were coming up here, it could develop a pad back here and fill this negative area over here, and also give the tree some depth, which will be nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let me get a piece of wire. Okay, the wiring is done. Let's see. Yeah, that's better, I think. Maybe like that. Okay, I don't know what to do about this. Back to pruning some of these shoots. I think I'm gonna add some wire to this and try to bend the end of this branch downward a little bit. Okay, I have put 3 wires on it. Let's see if I can bend this guy. I think it did bend it a little bit. Now that I look at this branch up here, I don't know if it was a good decision to make it look like this. Let's see. Maybe just the tip of it should go up. And my wire is short. Yeah, that's okay. I think that is okay. Yeah, that's okay. Let's see what happens. Ooh, this looks really nice. Ooh, and there's another branch that was hidden. That's also not needed. That should go away as well. And this is the foliage that I cut from the plant. More than half of it, I think. Definitely. Like 60 to 70% of the foliage were pruned off. Maybe I should put a wire on this one too and just bend it a little bit downward like that, just a little. And bending it like that. I like that, I like that. Okay, I think that's really it for this plant today. Hopefully these changes that I made to this, the trimming definitely will improve it in the future, but the wiring I'm not so sure, but here's hoping that it turns out okay in the future. Thank you guys again for watching. I hope you liked the video and see you guys in the next one. Bye.